last video was kind of a turbo unboxing type deal. I kind of got the turbo set up on the engine a little bit, just kind of see what it's going to look like. Everything looks pretty good. I clocked it where it needs to be. It's going to just come straight out here, go into a hat, go into the turbo. This is not the turbo I'm using. It's just a mock-up. Probably not even going to use this intake. I'm probably just going to use the dual plane that's on there. This is a single plane. Then the dual plane is in the engine. On the engine that's in the Blazer. I'm just going to come out of here, go into there, and I'll have my blow-off valve right here. I'm going to put my wastegates on the crossover pipe down here, which is probably not optimum, but it'll work. Yeah. So today I'm going to take off the MSD 6014 ignition, and I'm going to take off the 6010 that's in it, and I'm going to install this 6014. I've already got on the laptop and hooked up. Not hooked up. I hooked up to the laptop. I set the timing, set the vacuum advance, and all that and everything. A rev limiter, two-step, all that stuff is already set up on here. It has what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It has 10 different timing selections. You have 4 custom ones, and then this is like for truck HD, LS2, 3, is it 6? Yeah, 6 or 7 HD. Same thing but no HD, LS1 HD, and LS1. It does have a map sensor inside of it. I'm not going to use the map sensor right now. I'm just going to use just a straight timing. Whenever I get the turbo on there, I will hook up the map sensor for the boost and everything. This ignition box, this harness, it's pretty. This is a couple different things in there. The main harness is, this is the hot and the ground to the main portion of the harness. This, and then here's the harness. This is for a temp sensor, which I'll eventually hook up. Here are grounds for the coils. It is actually labeled passenger side, driver side. That comes with like the labels on this material. And then there are, this is another connector for it. Another connector here, one's for the crank sensor. This does run Gen 3 and Gen 4. The engine that's in it's a Gen 3, and then the engine that I just showed you with the turbo is a Gen 4. So this will hook up to both. It should automatically identify which turbo or which if it's 24, if it's 28, you know, the cam sensors and the crank sensor and everything. Jesus, man. These are for like the launch control, retard, the two-step, all that stuff. This will hook up, and then this will hook up to the rest of the harness, and then one of these is for the cam sensor. But we're gonna hook all that stuff up. First, I have to take out the other harness, which is just like right here and around here and stuff. It's not too bad. Just some zip ties, a couple hot wires, and then I have this ignition box in the glove box. It goes down there, and then it goes through the firewall right there. So we're gonna start pulling that out. Alright, I guess the first thing I need to do is I gotta get the harness out of the car. So I'm gonna go in the glove box and hook that real quick. Get the box itself out. I have the harness out. Just a second. This box is, I guess I can compare the two. So comparison between the two. They're both roughly the same size. I think they might be the exact same size. This one has two connectors. This has got one. Well, it's got a smaller connector for the rev limiter and nitrous and all that stuff. And this one hooks up with the serial port. And this has like a USB. And then the map sensor. Which you have a hookup on the harness for the map sensor for this one, but it's out here. This is an internal map sensor. Alright, out of the inside. Pull this with the connector out of there. Got the connector out. That's just the one connector, or the main connector for that. Unhook coils. Let's see, we get a cutter just because I have some zip ties up here. Let's see. This is unhooked. This is for the ground and the power. This is the ground and power connector. And this is the tack. Tack connector, which all that runs over there. Gotta get the crank sensor down here, which I don't know if I can get to that without taking the starter off, if you get the truth. It's right there. I should be able to get my hand in there. Ham sensor is right here. Got that unhooked. Driver side coil right here. Got this ham sensor. Here's the map sensor hookup. Got a GM 3-bar map sensor in there. Power ground, this tack. So we will unbolt that one. That is your time.
So we're going to reuse this. I'm just going to snip it there, and I'm going to reuse this. So snip it there, because I'm going to have to rerun it all the way into the cab. Okay, so everything except for the crank sensor is disconnected. I think I might have to take the starter out to get in there. That connector. Almost get to it. Taking stuff out. Pull the harnesses out. Now I just got to put the new harness in. I'm gonna run the new harness. Here's the ground and power to the new harness, which I'm gonna hook up right here and there. Here is this connector. Gonna run it back where I had the other one. Right through the firewall here. Same spot. Pull that through there. Stick the glove box or the box in there. Glove box. That ran in. Here we have ground. Let's move the power ground out of the way. Got passenger side, driver side. This is water temp sensor. I'm not going to do the water temp sensor yet. I will though. I'm going to hook it up. What it does is it just tells the ignition box that the coolant is cold, or that it's cold, and it will give it more timing to kind of help it warm up a little quicker, and then as it gets hotter, or to run better and stuff, and as it gets hotter it will pull timing. Okay, we're just going to zip tie that up. Driver passenger side right here, driver side over there. This down. Ground. I guess I'll hold them up at the same spot. It's the box right here. That'll be good. This one. This is driver's side. This one will run it back to there as well. We'll stick both of those right there. Some small zip ties, and I will zip tie this coolant temp sensor to the main part right here until I get it hooked up. Just keep it out of the way so it doesn't get burnt or messed up or anything. Back there. There's another harness back there. I'll zip tie it to kind of keep it out of the way. Put these two grounds here. Where'd that strap go? Here it is. There's the strap. I need to get some sort of wire room for these. I don't have any here. I'll have to get some. Let me grab the crank sensor wires. Take this connector. I'm gonna run it down here too, to the firewall. Because I want to keep the box inside to keep it away from heat and stuff. they'll be switched inside there. Um, we'll stick those inside there. This is like the wiring for the launch retard, for the nitrous retard, or whatever, the two-step and stuff. That's what that's for. I stuck the red one. Red one's for power. This ground here. I gotta have some kind of wiring for that here somewhere. So this stuff's not split, so it's harder to get this stuff into. And this is split, so. After I get all the turbo stuff done, I'm gonna rewire everything. I'm gonna buy like a painless wiring or easy wiring kit, and I'm gonna rewire everything so it looks better. It's all the way in there now. And we're going to run it to here, about right there. Roots, this stuff. Right there. So hot will be right there, which is ran into a relay and a switch inside the cab, and then this wire's the tack, which I'm probably going to go inside there and just run it from the wire that's in there to there instead of running it back around here. And then the ground goes right here. That is done. Got the box inside. It's not plugged up yet, or it's not attached down yet. But this, ow, oh, that's still hot. But this here, these are done. This is for the crank and the cam sensor. Which there are two different harnesses, one for long, one for short. This one's short, it's for when you have the cam sensor back here. The long one is for when you have the cam sensor up here. So I don't need the long one. I just need this one. So I'm going to plug in the cam sensor. Absolutely no idea how I just got that thing in. So whatever. Yep, it's in there. No idea how I just did that. Should fire up. Fire up. I guess we can see, right? There we go, first fire up. Ready to go. Thanks for watching. The next one, hopefully I'll be putting turbo stuff on there.